Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to basically make a cut here fairly shortly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore and try to find a Steam Geyser. I spent the last couple of episodes pretty much just exploring for it. That's going to get really boring really quick for everyone involved, so I'm going to make a cut. Now, I'm probably going to have to release this water here at some point and, a couple other things, but I will cut back if there are major changes. Things like a duplicate dies, or I end up like having to put in some sort of system to purify out polluted water in order to continue surviving. Things like that. Um, that said, I will cut it here, and I will see you guys after I have either found a Steam Geyser or determined that one does not exist. Alright, see you shortly. And we are back. Alright, so as you can see, this has been like 20-ish cycles, which would have been like 4 or 5 episodes of me just searching for a geyser, so I'm definitely glad I cut that out. I'll show you the few things I've done here. So I made a little bit of a change in our farm here on the go. Just kind of added in an extra Weezewort and replanted some. These ones are getting a little bit cold, but most of the rest are showing up as excellent now, so that's good. The exploration was pretty much all we were doing. So we went all the way up here. I had stuff ready to go up here, but I ended up finding the geyser eventually before they got to this. But as you can see, nothing there. And of course we had this little biome here, so I went this way, went up, down, found 2 more bloody natural gas geysers. No steam geyser there, although I was getting ready to go down as well. I was getting ready to go ahead and push down further here just to see if this maybe ballooned back out a bit or something. But ultimately I ended up going off in this direction. I ran into a hot thing here, so I went down. Decided to go across because I could hear a little something. And naturally enough, right here is a steam geyser. As you can see, we're not far from the neutronium. So this is literally the edge of the map. It does look like there is a cold biome over here, though, so that's good. But yeah, we're pretty well. I mean, obviously there's a lot more down left, but, we were ultimately not too far from the base, but off in a direction we just weren't going. So we've found our steam geyser now. Now, as you can see, I've also got a few more ladders set to go. We're going to need to start actually building our industry. So, we've got a few things that need to be done. First off, we do need to finish building our tank here, so we're going to start prioritizing this a bit. Other than that, we do need a bunch of things. So now that we have water, we need to get oxygen. We need additional better power. All right, those are the primary things there. It does mean we're going to have to do a whole lot of gas routing and stuff, and there have been a few patches, so I can't actually open the research thing without a research bench. I just wanted to see if they had maybe added anything, but there were no patch notes, so I somehow doubt they added in new research. So, alright, we're going to have to seal off our geyser here just so we don't wind up with a flooding situation. I think they fixed that, but I'm not going to, bet the entire series on it. So we're going to start by clearing this out, getting this done, building our polluted water tank as well, which I think... I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to make it just a little bit deeper. Yeah, we probably make it just a little bit deeper and call that good. Yeah. And then we're going to need to cap off these. We're going to need to cap off this. We have a lot of work to do, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's set our dig. We're going to set them priority 7. And we are going to go, we want those. Let's go ahead and get that too, because we could dig 4. Oops, let's get 1 more there. And actually, we can get all of this, because they can also dig down 2 from the ladders. So, there we go. We're going to start by digging that corner out. We're going to get that one prioritized up as well. There we go. Oh yeah, I also opened up this water so that they could get to it. We've had our kilocalories going up, so that's going all good. Max, somewhere wherever Max is going down there. Max is the only duplicate that is unhappy with our current food quality. So we are gonna need to bump up our food quality eventually, but not just yet. So I've also been tweaking the massage tables a bit, so you can see how I have them set now. There we go. We're running into power issues. That's part of what is slowing us down so massively. We are also going to want to build some storage areas so that we can sweep this stuff out before we put water in. So let's see about that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be where the floor. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I did make it this level slightly higher. Actually, I think that works out to our favor, because what I'll be able to do is go tile, and I'm gonna tile up. We'll set this priority 6, and I want you out of sandstone. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna leave that one for the moment. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll do. We're gonna go up 2, and then basically copy that. That'll do. So, by actually having that extra space there, this lets us make 2 levels of the compactors, of the storage compactors. So that's good. We are going to need to go... Oh, trench stench. I'm like, what is that notification? No! Alright. You are going to be set to dig at the same priority as these tiles are set to build. Alright, we've still got more food getting done. Good, good, good. And it's nighttime. Of course, once I finish setting things, it's time to go to sleep. What is our priority? Alright, let's go ahead and bump up the priority on these ladders. You as well. And then we can start digging out this way, too. Go dig, 7. Ooh, alright, so let's dig that chunk out. And then we will worry about that guy in a minute. Yeah, we're about to need... Well, I don't really want that guy around anyway. I've got the one trapped up here if I decide I need to use a hatch for something. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get this stuff going here. We're also going to go ahead and say dig that stuff out. And that dude. Well, we're going to ultimately get to that in a bit, but... And, of course, our guys are having trouble breathing because it's just, you know, all of our CO2 is sinking down into our trap here. I mean, it's not really a trap, it's just functioning as one. We still got the CO2 buildup over here. Apparently, I was looking on the discussion board on the Steam forum for this, and apparently, as gases sink, they generally want to go to the right for some reason, and as they rise, they generally want to go to the left for some reason. Oh, hey, look, we're actually out of meal lice, and we're just down to lice loaf. Excellent. Except, of course, probably whatever's in the machine being prepped there. But that means that our cooks are going to be able to go do other things, which is good. All right, how's our stress doing? Our stress is not doing bad. We're in the 40s, so we're doing pretty good there. I'm going to warn that this episode will probably wind up being just a touch short because I don't recall exactly how much my beginning segment was. As far as physical days are concerned, I recorded the first bit yesterday. Spent pretty much the remaining time I had available to me getting to the point where I started here, and then I saved and decided to record this part, tomorrow, i.e. today. Oh, we had a piece drop out there. Let's fix that. Tile, you're going to want to be high priority. Bam. Alright, so we've got that done. Alright, let's go ahead and do some storage compactors. We want you out of sandstone. And let's pause this a second so I don't get this wrong. And of course, I did not set a priority on those, so let's just set those to priority 6. They just are slightly higher priority than other things. Actually, we should probably set all these guys to 7. So that they do them right away as soon as they're available. Where are we in our cycle? We're just about to end the day. So we're going to leave that. Alright. So they're off doing that. There's our little hatch dude, who will hopefully stay on that side this time. Just stay over there. We should probably... Yeah, let's prepare that by saying we want you... I'm gonna need to dig you up. And in fact, that all should have been priority 7, since this is basically part of the reservoir here. Alright, people are going to have to go breathe. Yes, yes, good, good. Yeah, and as you can see, we've dug out a lot of algae just by having gone through this area here. I was just boring straight tunnels. We were getting out some algae out of it. Food has decayed. We lost 3 lice loaves. Not great. Resources low, meal lice. But hey, look, there's a bunch of meal lice to be harvested, so that's about to be fixed. We are gaining faster. And as you can see, we're up to 33 mealwood seeds. So we are gaining mealwood seeds as well. Overall, even though not all of these are up to excellent, I've got some ideas for how to improve the farm, but I want to get the rest of our infrastructure in place first, since this is working. It's not ideal, but it is working. We are getting a net gain, and that's all good. I might want to also set up... I want to switch over to Sleetweed at some point, because I've got some ideas that have to do with the priority system about how to get that set so that they don't accidentally use it all. And honestly, on the Sleetweed, because its produce... Bip. Really went my lips there. Because its produce is basically the same as its seeds, and it produces 25 of the bloody things on, like, a poor harvest, I don't think it is necessary... I need to bump that priority up. I don't think it's necessary to get them ideal. Obviously, it's still better to get them ideal because it'll produce more, and they are a really long time period growth, so you want to get the most out of it. But I think we might be able to switch over to that completely if my idea for a priority system works. Alright, so what we got here is... Alright, so I'm going to set... That works like the opposite of how you'd think. You'd think you would, like, grab the thing and... Oh, no, you can. I guess I just didn't quite have it, because if I'm here, it goes the opposite way. Alright, so we're going to set this to sweep only, all, and then we're going to go down and turn off liquefiables. We don't want any liquefiables to end up in there. And then as these are built, I'll be able to copy the settings. Alright, so... Alright, we have managed to bury our hatch. That's amusing to me. But unfortunately, I think it does mean he's still going to fall out when we dig these up, which we should set this to do. Go ahead and set this to dig out. Alright, that's set to dig out. And then we will slowly start to build this back up and out as we go. Alright, so we got this. So apparently... 100% safe on this stuff is 3 thick. I'm used to it being the 2 thick, so that was how I had started planning. But basically, since there's stuff all around it, 2 thick is going to be fine since there is a third thing there. Also, you have to wind up getting like very high pressure before it'll break the 2 thick. So I'm not too worried about it. I will wind up adding in a third layer, at least on this side, because we're gonna put our polluted water reservoir over here. So I will put an extra layer there between them, and that'll be 3 between them. I got distracted by the trench stench notification for far longer than I should have. All right, what's everybody doing? Several of you are getting massages. You guys are jumping down here to do this work. Oh, look, the hatch is actually down there now. All right. He is down there eating our resources, however, which is not good. Stop it, you. Am I going to need to sweep this stuff already? Okay, I think you reburied yourself, didn't you? Yeah, I think I will sweep up... Oh, hey, we got some muckroot. I think I will rebury, or not rebury, sweep up some of this stuff before I dig out the rest. We're probably going to have to kill that hatch, though. Food has decayed. Just some lice loaf. We are making tons of lice loaf. I am not too worried about it. We seem to be pretty much at a point where we're floating in between 40 and 50,000 kilocalories. So, that's good. 36 of them are lice loaf. They are told not to eat the meal lice themselves, so... Oh, hey, we got 2 meat. I guess we killed the guy. Oh, yeah, we either killed him or he drowned or something. That's good. Alright, as you can see, we're dangerously low on water at the moment. I might need to go tap into the geyser area sooner than I hoped. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it. We will keep an eye on it. Alright, come on guys, do work. Instead of running around. Yeah, see there's Max, he's just not happy about the food, basically. He's like, I feel an upset stomach because I don't agree with the thing. Alright, so we're up to 40 mealwood seeds, down to 39 after that, which is up from our 33. So we're building them slowly, not as slowly as we were, but, you know, they're still going up. So, if that's to be said, then we got 6 out of the 10 on the harvest, which is more than half. So, we are net gain by that much. Well, actually, that's the thing. So, if we gained 6, that means we had 6 extra? That doesn't seem right. No, that should work. Hang on. So, if we had... Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. That's more math than I want to do mentally at the moment. Regardless, we are gaining mealwood seeds, which is the important part. Alright, so we just got a little bit more to dig up here, and then we can start digging out down below. We'll just kind of strip off these top couple of layers after this. We'll let them do their bit. Come on, guys. Okay, you just walked all the way out there just to immediately walk back. Duplicants are dumb. I know I say that regularly, but it doesn't become less true from saying it more often. Alright, so what is... Oh, they actually already built this, didn't they? Yeah, I was just over here and looked. Overpressure. You're still emitting steam, though. We're gonna have to cap that up before too long, methinks. Come on, what are you guys doing? Are you guys even doing anything? Okay, so let's see, where are we? We need to finish building our reservoir before we do too much with our water, but we're starting to run low enough on water that it's an issue. Yeah, see, they're back to this point where they're picking up like a gram of water and moving it, which is not great. Alright, you're building that. What were you even coming over here to do? They can't even quite finish their jobs. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Alright, yeah, we're getting to a point where they're not quite finishing their work. Okay, so you dug that out and immediately running back. Somebody dig this one out. There, yes. Okay, that one is dug out. I will let you guys finish building that, and then I will start queuing this stuff up. Because we have to get this layer built before we get the second layer built, otherwise they won't be able to get to it unless I dig out underneath. Which would be a giant pain in my ass. I mean, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, priority 7 dig, right as night falls naturally, dig all that stuff up. Then we will dig this up, let them build all that. Then we will start putting in our second layer of tiles. We do need more water. Is there another pure water source somewhere nearby? Unfortunately, it is not looking like that's the case. There's a little tiny bit in with that natural gas geyser, but that's more problem than it's worth. Same there. We are going to have to tap into this, as much as I don't want to. Let's start, while they're working over there, let's start setting up our tiles over here. So, granite has a better overall heat, thing. It's not as good as abyssalite, which, over here, but it'll do. It'll do, because we're not going to try and be cooling this area around it off. So what we want, let's see, that goes there. That is part of the geyser. So we want 3 thick. So let's start right there. That'll give us our outermost edge. And what we're going to do is go about... Yeah, we're going to... That'll be a nice size reservoir there. So we'll do that, and then we will, well, hang on. We actually want to cancel probably that bit right there. Because we'll put another layer to the outside, another layer to the inside, I think. Yeah, and we'll need to get a water pump down here, which will be fine. So we're gonna need some ladders. Let's go ahead and continue to have that out of sandstone. No, not there. Hang on. That's wrong. Ladder, sandstone. We want you there. This is, of course, going to cause some issues with going through that, but that's all right. Not there. Nope, we need to be lower than that. That's not going to be fun. Let's cancel that one. All right. Yeah, I'm actually like leaning towards the screen trying to see some of this, because especially where it's meeting up with the water there, it's hard to see. All right, we are. Oh, hey. Pause up a second. I didn't realize we hit cycle 100. We're about to head into 101. So, yay, little celebration. We have survived 100 cycles. And much like I predicted, we're out of water over here. There's just a little bit left. So I was almost spot on with my estimate of how long that water would last. All right, they're just about done with this over here. Let's go ahead and unpause it. They're going to go to sleep soon, so I'll be able to do this unmolested. Let's go ahead and dig... Ooh, hang on. We're going to have to deal with that. We're going to want 3 high. What are we going to do about this polluted water? Well, I suppose so long as it doesn't mix with this, we're going to be fine. So let's go ahead and, oops. Was I not on dig anymore? I was apparently not on dig anymore. Just go ahead and do this. We'll just mop up. We'll do that. And then we will start setting up the ladder again. In pretty much the exact same fashion. So there we go. Oh. Alright. So what we're going to want to do here is set the priority down on all of the stuff right there. Then we're going to want to go, say, 7 here and 8 on those two, because we need to keep the polluted water from getting in there. So that should help that. Let's actually go ahead and set 7 on that one too, so they have no problems getting there. Alright. So that should do alright. We're going to let them do that. Make sure that all gets sorted. You guys are almost done there. Somebody go ahead and get that. No, not... Well, I mean, yes, that needs to be done too, but... Yeah, there we go. Alright, what are we missing here? We don't have meal lice. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. I don't want to run long. Alright, we're gonna wrap up at the end of this cycle. Like, no matter what. Let's see, I think people are running off to do that other stuff I set. But I would like to see you just about done. Alright, you are... Why is some of this stuff floating? That's gotta be a thing. Alright, sweep. We're gonna set a priority 7 sweep. We're going to sweep all of that stuff out. You too, because you're weird. Alright, so now what should happen here is they should pick up all of this stuff and run it up to, well, this one, which we are then going to copy the settings on for the rest of the ones that have been built. This way there is places for them to put them. Now let's go ahead. Now I've set that to the same priority as this stuff over here, so they'll probably dig this out first, knowing them. And here they come. Oh, delivering some granite. Oh yeah, they're gonna do all that, aren't they? Yeah, we're gonna let things sit for a few minutes. Just kind of let them do that. We're probably going to basically be dealing with this mess next episode, but we are getting it started now. If they could... See, they're dropping stuff in. I think that's where the priority barrier is. Yeah, good. Alright. See, they should have been doing this first because it was 8 and the other was 7. The priority system's a little bit messed up, I think. Just a tad. Like, all of this is 7. I don't know why nobody's coming and doing this. See, they're over here doing this priority 6 stuff, but not in here grabbing this priority 7 sweep. It's bizarre. I just don't know. Alright, so here we are. We are at the end of the cycle. We're going to pause up. We're going to end the episode here. Alright, so we got our geyser. We are making progress on our reservoir finally. We are also starting in on capping off said geyser. We're going to have to deal with this polluted water next episode. Let me just kind of adjust some priorities here. I don't want you doing that just yet. Or these guys for that matter. Just because I want to deal with that without getting any of it in there. So we're going to set that way. We are going to... We're going to leave that at 3 at the moment, just because I would like them to sweep this stuff out before it becomes a major issue. But, oh yeah, I was ending the episode. I'm getting into it. Alright. So, yeah, we've made some progress. We're starting to get these compactors done so that we can sweep up our base. You know, basically, all this stuff laying on the ground reduces the decor. It's not great. You know, all that sort of thing. You know, you're not quite in bed yet. Go there. Let's go ahead and let you guys get in bed. Alright, there. Now everybody's in bed. All right. So, until next time, have a good one.